right, everybody, welcome back to Versus Live. My name is Yorian Baumeister.
And I'm Ross Merriam.
And we got Rob in the booth. Say Yorian is the best flying bird serpent ever, Rob.
Yorian is the best flying bird serpent ever, Rob.
I agree. Smart man. Rob will be taking all your questions, comments, concerns, and Zyburns in the chat. Make
Not
sure
your
to
birds.
tag.
Keep your birds at home.
Yeah. Serpents.
Only burns.
Serpents, that's fine, but do not bring your birds into these chats. Yeah.
Oh, wait. What if you play a Boros burn deck with Yorian?
Oh, dun dun dun! That's foreshadowing for our next round.
What can we blink? Vexing Devil?
Classic malcontents.
I like it.
No, you Viashino Pyromancer.
Oh yeah,
That's an easy one.
Bang! Attack for 2. Get him again. I like it.
Yeah.
I'll head into the lab for the next one. As I was saying, Rob will be taking all your questions, comments, concerns, and burns. Make sure to tag at Star City Games so he can send his favorites over to us. We are continuing our maybe a little bit more of a goofy day with Modern. We really explored last week all the Tier 1 decks and the stuff that had been doing really well with Zendikar Rising. Now we're getting into some of the decks that are still doing well. You know, these are all decks that have either 5-0 to League, done decent in a challenge or something like this, but a little bit more on the fun side, I would say. Mine, of course, is still Tier 1 because I have Yorian, you know, so that's still great. I'm going to be playing a deck Abe Corbin tweeted about.
Corrigan?
Did I say Cort?
You said Corbin.
Corbin? No,
Yeah, like
Corrigan.
Corrigan. Okay.
Corrigan?
I heard Corbin, like Corbin Hostler, and I thought you were just mixing the two names.
Yeah, they're brothers. Didn't you know that?
Yes, Corbin Hostler and Abe Corbin.
Yes, they're actual blood-related brothers. Yep, you can.
I just
quote me
misheard
on
you.
it.
Okay, Abe Corrigan.
I easily could have said it wrong. It wouldn't be the first time I misspoke, but he just put together this pile of cards that just made me really nostalgic for playing Urza. Urza Ephemerate, still the artifact package, and now you just throw some Omnath in there. Why not? You know, and then you still have Yorian to blink. The one interaction with these style decks that I love so much that didn't really happen since the nerfing. This is the one nerf that really hurt this style of stuff, is being able to Yorian, blink out Urza and a couple other artifacts, and then when you re-get the token, hold up Cryptic Command. That was always great. It just felt so disgusting. With the nerf, you really do got to generate quite a ton of mana. Not impossible, and that is why Yorian is still a viable thing with this deck, but that interaction I think is very powerful, and I want to try to explore it again.
You've left out the most important card in the deck, Corey.
What?
Thraben Inspector.
Oh, yeah. Thraben
Inspector.
You ever blink
Yorian,
that?
Good with Urza. It's the card that ties the room together.
Good with Ephemerate. I mean, where's our Max McVitie? Oh, we are going to be getting so many clues this round.
Yeah. On my side, I am playing a pretty cool Death and Taxes variant that I first saw from Spider Space, who plays a lot of Death and Taxes.
Okay.
And this is...
that deck has just been doing very well.
Very, very well. One of the best performing decks from last weekend for sure.
Yep.
And for even a couple of weeks before that. This is very close to the mono-white list that is going around.
Yep.
It's a small blue splash for the card you see on my side of the battlefield, Glasspool Mimic.
My head exploded when you told me this interaction.
Yes.
Actually exploded.
It is a bit of a strange card to have in the deck. It's the only blue card in the main, but the cool interaction here is with Flickerwisp. So when we play Glasspool Shore early in the game, maybe turn 1, there's not a ton of 1-drops, maybe turn 2, who knows. And then later on, cast or violin a Flickerwisp, we get to target Glasspool Shore, at which point the card will re-enter the battlefield on your end step as a Glasspool Mimic. You copy the Flickerwisp, and now you can flicker something of theirs. Typically, I just hit a land, particularly a Triome if they have one.
Yep.
That way they won't have the access to land on their turn, and when it enters on their end step, re-enters the battlefield, it'll enter tapped. So you effectively Stone Ring for a turn while also generating 6 power flying in the air. And I've really, really liked that explosive turn as a way to just close the game before your opponent's able to recover from your mana denial package. So
no, I love that. I think that is a sweet, sweet combo.
Yeah.
That just feels so free, Yeah, the card's still good on face value, You can vial that in, copy some stuff.
Copy Stoneforge Mystic, copy Skyclave Apparition all the time.
Skyclave Apparition.
Sometimes you can copy even Giver Runes to get the double Giver going.
Okay.
So a lot of different things that card does. You do lose access to Field of Ruins. So this deck's only playing Ghost Quarter for strip mine effects. You're down to 21 lands. So you effectively cut the 4 Field of Ruins. added 2 other lands, and then there were 2 flex spots in the main deck of the mono white list, and those have also become mimics. So those can be lands. You're not far behind on your land count. And then 8 blue dual lands. You have 4 Secret Coast, 4 Hallowed Fountain, and that's all you really need once you have
basically
either vial.
free. Yeah.
Get some blue cards on the sideboard. I've been a fan of the blue splash list over mono white, so it hasn't really caught on.
Yeah, not yet, but I can imagine that's something that it's such a minor change that I would imagine it would cut.
So, Ross, before we get to the game, chat would like to know why did you not learn your lesson about Aether Vials?
I won with mono white Death and Taxes last Tuesday. Last Tuesday.
You did.
So let's not pretend like Aether Vial never wins here.
It's just a rare sight, that's for sure. Too good.
You just have to be a frequent viewer of the show to catch those rare occasions.
And the clips that get sent out are always the bad Aether Vial stories, that's for sure. All right, my hand is a little too weak on the play here. As much as I love Thraben Inspector,
You would have kept that if it's an Astrolabe, right? You would have kept that if it's an Astrolabe, right?
If this was an Astrolabe, I would have kept it. I would have kept that. A 5-lander with 2 spells, snap it.
Can't believe you mulligans of Thraben Inspector.
I
want to put Thraben Inspector in my deck. I'm mad that I don't have it.
I know, I'm really playing conservatively today. Really mulliganing some tight hands. I did keep a 1-lander earlier today, so.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, my hand is solid, so I'm going to keep it.
Okay, sounds great. Rob, you got a question for us while we shuffle up?
Everybody just wants that EDH rant.
EDH rant? Okay.
I've already heard the EDH rant. EDH is stupid.
Wow, just alienating
they let you play
all our
Soul
EDH
Ring,
friends.
and they've banned like Woodfall. What was the one? Sylvan Primordial, is that still banned?
I think so.
Yeah, Sylvan Primordial is banned in this format, but not Soul Ring.
God, this hand is so awkward, but I think I have to keep it.
Just a joke.
God, this hand is awkward. I think I'm going to keep because I'm going to risk it for... No, I'm just going to mulligan. This hand is just too bad.
Oh, yes. 4.
Just all blue lands. The Prism would be bad. I literally need to top deck a fetch land.
You know what would have been good in that hand? A Soul Ring. Because the card is busted. That's why it's not legal in other formats.
There, you happy, Twitch chat? You happy? All right, I'm down
to 5. You can turn to the Urza.
No big deal. No big deal or anything. Okay, this hand is keepable. I don't think I want this quite yet. And I probably don't want this. So we're going to put those to the bottom. And here we go. We're going to crack. We're going to play Goose. I'm probably going to take some damage with Breeding Pool here. And then we'll pass to you.
How much damage? Okay.
I'm taking 3.
Taking 3. You're at 17.
Your go.
I have a Seachrome Coast and a Giver of Runes.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Yep.
All right.
You're
so
up.
I have...
Good news, Ross. Most of the chat agrees with you. As far as Soul Ring goes, I think they still like Commander, but...
I mean, you can't agree with one part of the argument and disagree with the conclusion.
Wanna bet? All right, we're going to crack here. Let's just get an... I think we need some more colors. Let's get a Hollowed Fountain.
Sure, you're at 14.
And there's a lot of life, but whatever. We'll gain it back. Then I'm going to play a Prism, Pendant Prism, and I'll pass to you.
You're going to do 2 blue on that Prism?
2 blue, yeah.
2 blue?
We'll just, we don't need full value. All right, do it for 2. You're a go.
Okay.
Down to 2 cards, not impressive.
I will play a Thalia, Guardian of Thraben.
Okay.
Little awkward against Penthead Prism, by the way, because now you can pay 3 different colors and get 3 Sunburst counters on your Prism.
I could, yeah. Love it. Okay. Now, let's go with green, blue.
Uro?
This for white.
Ooh.
Red.
Nath, that's fine.
Nathy. Then will play this Seagate Reborn tapped, gain 4 life points,
Brings you to 18.
and pass to you. Doing the best we can here with a mold of 5. Not bad, not bad. No vial at least, so that's not the worst for us.
Getting a little punished for how I played this game.
It's the rant at 3 off.
Potentially. You have 3 in hand, 2 in hand?
2.
Okay, I'll play Giver Runes,
Okay.
and I will pass the turn.
All right. So preventing me from dealing damage
On your
here.
draw step, I'll pass the Omnath.
Okay. Think I want to save Omnath here, so let's rebuke it.
Tilt.
Tilt.
Punished again.
And gain 4.
22. I'm probably dead.
22. I can't really attack here, so I'll pass to you.
So what are life totals?
22 to 20.
Yep.
Corey dead.
I'm ahead, yep. I've been gaining that Omnath life.
Play Stoneforge Mystic. Trigger.
Okay.
I will... I think I'm going to get the sword.
Okay. Start drawing some cards. Seems good to me.
Like the best option. And then I will pass a turn.
Okay. Upkeep anything?
Nope.
All right. Now let's start with a row,
That is fine.
a draw.
You go to 25.
Yep. 25. Then I'll play a Scolding Tarn, go to 29.
Yep.
Then I will play my second land for the turn, trigger.
Yep. So we can play the Orion.
Yep, we'll get this. So 1 floating. I'll crack a Tarn.
You go to 28. I'm going to take 4, go to 16.
Yep. And I need green mana. So I got to get Breeding Pool. Or Temple Garden, I suppose. That'll do. Oh, nope. Can't do that. It's a Tarn. Right on top, of course.
So you're going to end at 26.
Yep, 26. And you go to 16, correct?
Yep.
All right. 26, you go to 16. 1 mana floating. Use the Pennant Prison mana and Yorion.
Yep. So we get to...
Blink out these. Get a food. Draw a card.
Yep.
Pass to you.
Let's pop the canopy.
Okay.
Use the Stoneforge, put in the sword.
Okay.
Equip to the Thalia.
Okay.
Give it pro green.
Okay.
And attack.
All right. No blocks.
So you go to 22. I'll deal 2 to the goose.
Okay.
Draw a card.
Goose is cooked.
And I'll pass the turn.
Okay.
How good were your 2 cards?
Not great.
Yeah, forest, not very
gain
good.
4.
26.
We'll bring back Uro. Thanks for killing my goose.
Forgot about that. And any fetch land, there's so many so many cards that let you do.
All right, go to 29.
Oh. Yeah, this entire game hinged on the fact that I forgot about Metallic Rebuke being a card. You can't Cryptic Man this. We're good. I think if I just pass the Omnath on my turn, like everything's much better.
Probably. So I'm debating whether or not to put a land into play. I don't think I'm going to. So then I'm going to attack for 8.
I go to 8.
And second main, that's going to be pretty spicy. Ephemerate Yorion.
Yep.
So returns. We're going to blink out this. This will be rebounding for later.
And step Omnath comes in, draw a card.
Omnath comes in, draw a magical card, and pass to you. Got some big hitters here. Big
You do.
hitters.
Mm.
Oh yeah, this deck is nice. Just the fact that we have Urza in here too just doesn't really fit with what's on the battlefield, but it's still nice.
Well, attack you for 4.
Okay, can't block.
You're going to take 6 total, go to 23.
Mm-hmm.
I'll draw a card.
Okay, 23.
Okay, that's what we wanted.
God, you're so lucky.
Play a Plains. Play Skyclave Apparition.
Okay.
Hit the Uro.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Okay. Is this upkeep or draw step?
Upkeep. Rebound.
Upkeep. So I have to pay 1. Let's hit just Omnath here.
Sure.
Okay, draw a card.
Yep.
Draw for my turn.
Yep.
Combat.
Sure.
Attack.
Before blocks, activate Stoneforge.
Okay.
I will put all the Skyclaves onto the battlefield.
What?
Equip Skyclave Apparition.
Okay.
I will block,
Okay.
and I will tap to give Pro blue.
Oh, that's messed up. That was messed up. Okay, so now let's go with Mystic Sanctuary, gain 4. Put this on top.
27.
27. Even care to play this? Guess it doesn't hurt. I will play a drum. And pass to you. That was a disgusting maul.
It wasn't bad.
That was my way to win this game, that's for sure.
And now I think either Cryptic Command is your way to win the game, or triple triggering Omnath twice.
Yep.
But I've definitely got a good shot now. So attack with Thalia.
Okay, take
We're
it.
going to take 6 total again. Go to 21.
21. Now you're drawing a card, yep. Yes. Nice to be able to put Ephemerate back because it just, you get to use it twice, so regardless, it's just redrawing you a card.
So let's play this Hallowed Fountain tapped.
Okay.
Play a Leonin Arbiter.
Okay.
Play a Giver of Runes.
Giver of Zyrunes, huh? I'll dispute, or I'll rebuke that.
Sure.
Just getting some value out of it. I don't think it would have much outside of that.
And I will pass a turn.
Untap. Draw the Ephemerate. Now I just think I just want to do this now. I can't attack since you do have 2 active givers. So... Alright, Ephemerate Omna?
Yep.
Draw a card. Gain 4.
You're at 25.
25. Not great or anything, but I will Pented Prism for 3.
Sure.
Pass to you.
End step, activate Stoneforge.
Yep.
Put in Batter Skull, get a germ.
All right.
It's a pretty good draw.
Jesus, yeah, it is. That one's going to be tough.
Okay, play a Silent Clearing. I will crack the clearing.
Yep.
I will attack with Thalia and Germ.
Okay. I'll block the germ.
take 4, I gain 4.
Yep.
I'll deal the 2 to the Yorion.
Yep.
So I'm at 12, you're at 21.
Yep.
Germ down, I'll draw a card. That is also cool. But I think that's going to be better used like this. So I will play Flicker Wisp.
Okay.
I will flicker the Apparition. So you're going to get a 3/3 illusion.
Yep.
And this will come back on end step and deal with the Omnath. Then I will play a Giver of Runes.
Okay. And I'm dead.
And yeah, end step this comes in, exile the Omnath.
Okay, Ephemerate has no target.
Yeah, so does it just stay exiled, or does it go to the graveyard?
I mean, I guess I can... Is it a May, or...?
It says you may cast this card from exile without paying its mana cost, so you don't have to blink the illusion.
Okay.
So that's good news.
Yeah, I'll just leave it in exile then.
But
Drew an Omnath.
if it's... Oh,
Not that it matters too much, but... Alright, and then I'll play an Emery.
also good.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I guess Emery not very good, I have Sword.
Yeah, not good, unless I just hit an Uro or something, but yeah, pass to you. I don't think I can possibly win.
Okay. That's a cool one. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana this turn. I'm at 12. I will put the Maul on the Thalia.
Okay.
Actually, let's put the Maul on the Arbiter.
All right.
No, on the Apparition.
Okay.
That's better. Attack for 8.
Sure.
Brings you to 13. I'll deal 2 to the Emery.
Okay.
And draw cards. Emery down. Then I will play a Glass Pool Mimic. I will copy Flicker. I guess, yeah, I shouldn't have equipped
It doesn't matter.
I'll copy the Apparition and deal with the Omnath.
I'm dead. You have too much.
Yeah.
Too much. Nothing I can do there. Yeah, I needed some cryptics early, or just... The one problem with this... Yeah, there it is. The one problem with this deck is you don't have a lot of spot removal for your early givers, so if giver just goes unchecked, the game just becomes very tough, you know? It's
Yeah,
just,
again, you really need
I
Cryptic
can't really
against
attack.
Giver.
Yep. And I mean, I have a decent amount of cryptics, I think 2 or 3, but unable to find them there.
And in a large deck, you know, a little diluted. So,
yeah.
Nice game there. I definitely should have played around Rebuke and passed the first Omnath on my turn.
Yep.
I think that would have put me in much better shape, but you bricked long enough for me to get back into it.
Yeah, and I mean, that was on a Mullins 5, so not bad to at least have a game there. So
yeah, a game where I think you were ahead for a substantial portion.
Agreed. That's the power of Omnath. So, hey, we're going to take a short break, and then we'll be right back with Sideboarding here on Versus Live. All right, everybody, welcome back to Sideboarding here on Versus Live between Urza Nonsense and Death and Taxes. From my end, I want to take out the Rebukes, even though they were decent, but up against a Vile deck just in general, usually not good enough. We're bringing in Path as a removal to deal with some stuff. Trading Soul Lantern for EE. E is just great against you, so upping it up to 4 there. And then Teferi for Thraben Inspector, just to troll you, because Thraben Inspector sucks. No, I'm just kidding.
Little do you know, you've now made your deck unplayable.
Dang it. Just cutting one Thraben, you are officially banned from playing that.
You can't possibly register a basic Plains without putting 4 Thraben Inspectors in your deck. What kind of monster would ever do that?
I hate to tell you something. All right, what do you got?
On my side, we've got some Phyrexian Revokers, which are quite good. It hits Pentad Prism, hits Engineered Explosives, and hits Urza.
Okay.
So 3 really good targets there.
It doesn't have the mana ability clause.
It stops both halves of Urza.
Oh. And just Pented Prism, the fact that you hit that's annoying.
And then Rest in Peace is going to stop Mystic Sanctuary and Uro. I think that's enough for me to want a couple copies. And I don't really like Thalia in this matchup. You're not playing like Verdicts. You're not playing a ton of spells. You're very creature heavy because of this Yorion plan. And it's a generally weak creature in combat. So I'm going to cut all my Thalias, bring in a couple more, more appropriate pieces of disruption for the matchup. I was torn on whether I wanted Deputy of Detention, ultimately decided against it.
Yeah.
Not sure if that's right. Deputy, does this let me answer your threats? And all of your threats are really scary.
Yeah.
So you do just need to answer them pretty quickly, or you can run away with the game. So I thought I might want to overload and removal, but I just really like all the other cards in my deck.
Yeah, that's fair. Your deck is good.
They're all
That
great.
is for sure. All right, well, we shuffle up for game number 2. Rob, you got any questions for us?
Yeah, Yargs wants to know if you're seeing a lot of Uros and Oops All Spells decks, what kind of graveyard hate should you be playing?
So
Leyline and Rest in Peace, I would imagine, right? They're got to be the best ones.
well, the best ones against Uro are not the best ones against Oops All Spells, and that's
Yeah.
the key to realization here. Against Uro, the best ones are the sort of the minor value generating pieces of graveyard hate, like Cling to Dust, Scavenging Ooze, and Nile Spellbomb, things like that.
But even then, you can play around that kind of stuff pretty easily. This is an Uro deck. You just got to be patient with your Uro. You know?
But some oftentimes they can't be.
Yeah, that's true.
But against Oops All Spells, you 100% need the very robust one.
Yep, exactly.
They have ways to play around the minor ones. So overall, like Rest in Peace is probably the best piece of graveyard hate.
Probably.
Almost always has been.
Yep.
Though on the draw, sometimes it can be too slow against modern Oops All Spells, which is why I'm playing 1 Grafdigger's Cage.
Yeah.
Because you usually don't want to bring in like 3 Rest in Pieces against Uro. In a matchup like this, I wouldn't even want the 3rd. So Cage gives you that 3rd piece of graveyard hate that is as fast as you can possibly get on the draw.
Yep, I love it. No, I will have to agree with you on every stance there. All right, so let's battle. I just got to try to win a game on Versus Live today. This has been a beat, just a beat
can
down.
Keep trying.
I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna succeed someday. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon.
It's like the Anakin Obi-Wan battle on the Mustafar system. Something like that.
Who knows,
Mustafar.
bruh? Who knows?
Mustafar is the name of the planet.
The name of the planet?
The final battle in episode 3. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna keep this.
When he goes, you will try. I can't remember what Obi-Wan says right before that. Like, then I must defeat you or something. And he goes, you will try.
Flooded Strand, past you.
I think about 4, 5, or 6, and I got you a little better covered as far as actual lines.
Okay, I'll play Glasspool Shore.
Okay. The combo. It's becoming assembled.
We'll set ourselves up.
All right, hopefully I have a Triome in this list somewhere, because I definitely want just a ton of
I would imagine that
mana symbols.
you have one of each, Rogrin and Ketria.
Looks to be the case. I do kind of want the green one, so I'm hoping we have that. We do not. Is that okay to still get? I think so. We're still just going to get this. I want decent amount of colors.
I guess that deck probably doesn't have quite the same land count as some of the others because you have Pentet Prism and Urza to generate extra mana.
Yep, I lied. I think green is more important than red. So we're just going to get Breeding Pool here. I would get the other Triumph there. Maybe that's just a deck building mistake, but the deck does generate a ton of mana with Goose and Prison. That it's not that big of a deal. So I'll go to 19. And then I'm going to go with a Wall of Omens. And pass to you.
Okay. I will play a Leaning Arbiter.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right. I have a Teferi.
Yep.
And I'll bounce that. And pass to you.
Replay the Arbiter. Ghost Quarter your Breeding Pool.
Strip mine. Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Mana. Let's get a Misty. And I think we just want to say go here.
Draw.
Okay.
I think Corey's plan is to just have pay 2 for Arbiter, crack fetch. Problem is if he has a Path to Exile to go along with it. Because this is the play I want to make. Maybe I can be patient. Yeah, I'm going to play another Arbiter. This will force Corey's hand.
Yeah, that's fine.
Interesting. We about to get engineered explosives.
Maybe.
Okay, play Giver, rinse, pass a turn.
Okay, end step, I'll path this.
Yep, I cannot search.
Okay, untap.
So it did have the path.
Tick up. And I will play a land. And I want to crack these fetches, so I'm going to use the other path now.
This one I can search for.
That's what I figured, yep. Now let's crack these.
Brings you to 17.
17, we're probably going to take some extra damage here. Let's get a breeding pool, and I should try to get red as well.
So we go into 13.
Maybe. It's a close one. Yeah, let's go. Nah. The problem with your index, the deck is just too large.
So go into
Can't
13.
find the specific duel you need. Yeah, so going to 13. I'm going to gain 3 life here and play in a row.
That puts you to 16.
Okay. And Uro, a draw, no land, and I'll pass to you.
So we have 3 cards in hand. They are all spells.
4.
4 cards.
Yep.
Which means you cannot Uro next turn because you have basic planes in play.
Unless I have a land.
You would have put the land into play off the Uro.
I don't know, maybe I forgot on purpose.
And I think I've got to use this now, unfortunately. I could have, the very turn... Which turn am I thinking about?
I do not know.
I played Arbiter on turn 2. You played Teferi after the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Then I replayed Arbiter and Ghost Quartered you. Yeah, there was no turn where I could have safely attacked down this Teferi, which I've been trying to set up.
The wall has been pretty good.
We are now forced to Apparition it.
Okay.
I could Apparition the wall and try to attack down Teferi with Giver.
Seems loose.
Yeah, but I think that is loose because now I can go to 19 and play Revoker on Engineered Explosives.
Okay.
You've already used 2 paths.
Okay.
You only have 2 islands, so you're an island away from Mystic Sanctuary, and this should set me up pretty well against your removal from here on out. That wall is going to be annoying. Hopefully I can find a Stoneforge Mystic.
Alrighty.
Or a Flicker Wisp. I can flick the Glass Pull Mimic, the Shore, copy Flicker Wisp, then blink the Apparition. And then it'll be hunky-dory.
Okay, what do we want to do here? All right, I think we want to get Emery going, so I'm going to play this, get a clue. And then play Emery.
Sure.
Trigger. Okay, hit a drum, not bad. And that's all I got. Pass to you.
So Drum does let you Uro next turn.
Yep.
I will sack Rising Canopy.
Okay, I like that.
Okay. I will play Skyclave Apparition on the Emery.
Okay, don't like that.
And I could attack with both, and if Corey goes to try to trade, I can try to use Giver to eat the Inspector. Then you can path something other than Giver in response if you really wanted to. I think you would just want to path the Giver anyway if you had one. So, yeah, I'll send in with both.
I'll take 2.
Yep. You go to 14.
14, yep.
Pass a turn.
All right. Tap a draw. All right, so we've got some decent options here. I think this is just the best. We're going to start with Urza. Get our construct. And then we'll tap this for blue. Emery number 2.
Yep.
1, a 2, a 3, a 4. E and bobble. And pass to you.
So I'm not going to be able to keep Corey off of Uro next turn.
Hooray, my friend. My friend Uro, come into play.
I think Corey is going to Uro next turn.
You don't know my life?
So I am going to path the Emery
Okay.
and search.
Search. I think we want a forest. Doesn't matter too much.
And then I'm going to play Sword of Fire and Ice.
Okay.
A bit of an awkward draw off the canopy, when if I had drawn it before, I could have played and equipped and
Okay.
used the Giver to get it through the white creatures, but I will.
Oh, and you can give protection from artifacts too, huh?
From colorless.
Okay.
But then the sword will fall off.
Okay. Sure,
so
sure.
Pro colorless is not great.
Okay.
I believe that's true, right? You can't
definitely,
be,
yeah.
I know you can't be enchanted by auras of that color. I'm pretty sure equipment.
And you were done, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Matthias Hunt is quite good at blocking sordid things.
Okay, so no Emery to bring stuff back, but we still get to do our Uro shenanigans. Let's leave this untapped. Tap Max McVitie for blue. Bring back Uro. You can just get rid of these lands. All right, gain 3. Go to 17.
Yep.
Okay. Now let's go with Ephemerate on Urza.
Yep.
Get another construct. Okay, then let's play a Thraben Inspector.
Yep.
Get a clue. And then not super concerned about you attacking next turn. I wouldn't mind having a blocker, actually, so okay. So I think then I will just say go.
Yeah, it's another mistake on my part.
Why, what's up?
I have more removal in my hand, and I should have dealt with the Urza first. I didn't want you to just get a free card off the Emery, but
Yep.
Ephemerate on the Urza is just so much better than Ephemerate on anything else.
Yep.
Though you tapping out aggressively for it at least means my path is going to resolve here.
That's true.
If you had held up Ephemerate, I would have just been a blowout.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's also true if I let you untap with the Urza anyway. So in either scenario, it's better for me to just hit the Urza first.
That's fair.
Especially because the sword can deal with the Emery.
Yep.
Potentially. So another mistake on my part, which is not great, and now I am comically far behind.
Still just so hard for me to actually like push through damage.
Yeah. I will play Leonin Arbiter.
Okay.
I will path the Urza.
I think in response, I'm going to add 2 blue and just sack a clue.
Okay.
Okay, path, Urza. Okay. Oh, I guess I can pay for this, huh? That's probably better.
Would you rather get a land and keep the clue?
I would rather
Sure.
do that to keep a clue. So I already drew, so I just want to draw for my turn.
No,
that
just
work?
put the card you drew back.
Okay, that's fair. All right. If I have another basic, actually. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we'll get that. Then pathed.
And then you have 2 cards in hand.
Yes. Sure do.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana next turn. Pass a turn.
Okay.
Upkeep, ephemerate, rebounds.
All right. Ephemerate, rebounds. We'll target Wall of Omens.
Okay, I'll respond by pathing the arrow. So you only have 2 cards in hand. This might get countered, but it might just suck 2 mana out of you, which I think.
Rob, can you tell me if I have another dual or another basic? I should have just looked, but this might be the only number of basics. Then I don't care.
Let's see. You've got 1 forest, 2 plains.
So you have a plains left.
I do have a
plains. Yeah.
Okay. Is it worth it? Probably.
Or no, that should be it. Sorry.
Oh, this is it?
Yeah, sorry. I said that wrong. Yeah, 2 islands, 1
2
forest, 1
islands.
plains.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, yep, that is just exiled.
Okay.
But I draw a card off wall.
Yep. Then draw for turn.
Okay. Ooh, baby. Oh, baby. We like. We
Corey
like
might
that.
be closing in on win number 1.
Oh my god!
Just a hair in before 3 o'clock.
Shut up.
Another Urza?
Shut up, Ross. Yeah, I got an Urza.
That's not good.
Maybe I want to. No, I'll keep this. So yeah, I get another Matthias. 3.
7 mana now.
Yeah, a little short from being able to Yori in here to go crazy. But let's go with blue, green, blue. I got an Uro.
Ugh.
Go to 20.
This immediately replaces the 2 cards I passed last turn.
No big deal or anything. We got a Tarn. So, yeah, we'll sack this.
Go to 19.
Actually, maybe we don't.
Stay at 20.
Let's use the blue that we had and white Wall of Omens.
Yep.
And I will just... Yeah, actually, we'll play a drum.
Okay.
And pass to you.
Don't want to buy the Yorion?
I don't think so. No.
You boarded out your rebukes. You don't have enough for Cryptic Command.
Yep.
You just have a path in hand?
I'll never tell. I'll never tell.
I don't really have any good draws right here.
That's good.
That's certainly not a good one.
Aether Vial? Bang! Finally!
Let's equip the Revoker.
Okay.
And hopefully we can find a Maul of the Skyclaves.
Okay.
And then play an Aether Vial.
Nailed it.
Pass a turn.
All right, I'll pass.
Did have a path.
Yep.
That's not great because now I can't search.
Yeah, and then I'll Mystic Sanctuary for Cryptic Command, tap you down, and you gotta be dead.
I'm at
4,
19.
5, 6. So they're all 6
that's
sixes.
21.
Yep.
You had a Cryptic.
Yeah, I got a Cryptic in there, yep. Hooray! We won our first game! No big deal or anything. No big deal. Some shows are just absolute beatings. That first win, close to 3 o'clock, just feels satisfying in a very, very sad way.
So far, Aether Vial has been my last draw step of both games.
Yep, but one of them you were comically ahead, and one of them you were comically behind.
I drew a bunch of removal that game, just never generated any pressure. The Wall of Omens early forced me to use an Apparition on Teferi when I wouldn't have otherwise had to.
Yeah.
And then just, that wall actually, prevented a lot of damage. And then, the mistake letting you untap and ephemerate the Urza definitely.
Yeah, and then I definitely should be more selective with Ephemerate and instead of just cast it. But I want to play around you pathing it in response because that's such a blowout. Because not only is it one time, but it's a 3-for-1 naturally. If I get a land, whatever. But
for you, it just depends on how much you need the extra value from the ephemerate. If you don't need it and you can just play with the ephemerate up and use it as a protection spell, then great. But if you really need that extra Construct token to block or to generate mana, then using it on your main phase when I'm tapped down and avoiding the blowout is correct.
Agreed. And you know what's awesome? I am my first 2 decks I am playing 2 mana 0/4 walls that draw a card. That's when you know I am a dirtily Yorian lover.
Wall moments used to be premier card and standard.
Oh yeah. Oh man. I mean, one of the decks I remember doing the best with when I was still a young kid was just Azorius Control with Wall of Omens, Jace, Gideon. Yeah, oh my god.
I played like 1 Mind Spring, Fate Slayer Angel.
Yeah, I played States and I remember losing like 1 or 2 games the whole thing. I just ran over that tournament. Good feeling. That was my first experience with a control deck and I just never looked back. Now it's just Dream Trawler and ECD, and all the good stuff. Okay. This is kind of decent.
Yeah, I will keep this.
I'll try as well.
I will play Silent Clear and go to 19, play Vial.
Okay.
First time I started on one of those. That's nice.
Yeah, so nice. I just love it.
My favorite thing.
Let's go. I like to use my fetch lands early to play around that stupid card.
Leonin Arbiter?
Yep, it's stupid. It's stupid. You can't tell me otherwise. All right, I'll get a Temple, a Garden. I'll play a drum, and I'll pass to you. I got a 1-drop artifact too.
Mine's a little better than yours. I will go to 18 and play a Stoneforge Mystic.
Okay.
And I actually I quite like Sword. It can be sometimes tough to get it through, but when it does, it kills geese, it kills emeries.
Yeah, Sword has been awesome.
Yeah, so I think it's the best one. Where are you, Sword? There you are.
Okay.
And you can go.
All right.
So I'm at 18, you're at 17.
I, too, have a white 2-drop.
That draws a card.
Yeah. Draw. Interesting draw. All right, and then I'll add green. I'll play Goose.
That's pretty good.
Not bad. And then I'll pass to you.
And step activate Vial.
All right.
Nothing.
Sweet. Got him.
Put another counter there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Yes. Would you like to just concede so that the marbles are live? Just give up now?
I'm going to play a Glasspool Shore.
Okay.
And pass a turn.
Untap. A draw. All right, I'm going to take 2.
You go to 15.
And you're still at 20, right?
I'm at 18.
18.
2 silent clearing.
Then I'm going to tap this and Omnath.
That's pretty good.
Okay, draw a card. And we'll pass to you.
End step, I'll go to 17 and put in the sword. I will then activate Vial.
Okay.
I'll put in Arbiter.
Okay.
Let's move Vial to 3 on my upkeep.
Okay.
Sunbaked Canyon.
Okay.
equip the Stoneforge Mystic and attack.
So I can block with the goose or...
Take 3, let me draw a card and lose the goose.
Yeah, exactly. Solid exchange, solid exchange. Let's see here. It's tough. Just trying to piece this together here.
Don't know what Corey's thinking about.
Oh, I got stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'll block.
Okay.
4 damage. I'll ephemerate it.
That makes some sense, I guess. Sure. Okay. So essentially, he's using the ephemerate to get a free block.
Yep.
So the ephemerate's exiled.
Oh, yeah. Rebounding.
Yep. And I will pass a turn.
Okay. Upkeep ephemerate.
Or, sorry, hold on. I meant to move this over so you can attack me with the Omnath.
Okay. Take 2.
Yeah. Bring me to 16.
16 to 15, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'll ephemerate wall.
Sure.
Draw for my turn. Tarn, gain 4.
Brings you to 19.
19, yep. Okay, I am going to... So tricky. So much to play around. All right. Let's go with... Pented Prism for 2.
Yep.
Thank you. Bobble.
Yep.
Thraben Inspector.
Yep.
Get a clue. And I think that's all we can do here. We'll take a peek right now. Okay. And pass to you.
How good is it?
So good.
You get to draw on your upkeep?
Okay.
Or on my upkeep? It's actually a little awkward.
Not gonna lie, I thought from the small bit I saw of it, I thought it was another Aether Vial.
Yeah. One could only hope. One could only hope.
Oh, get in there for 4.
Now I can block with a lot of things. I definitely do not want to take it. All right, we'll block with the worst creature. No, I'm just kidding. I'll just block the Inspector.
We see Chrome Coast.
Okay.
Play Giver Runes.
Okay.
Pass a turn.
Draw. Gain 4.
You go to 23.
23, yep. I will cast it to Fairy.
Sure.
I would like to bounce file.
One, two, three, 4, 6. How convenient.
Convenient, you would say.
I will activate in response.
Okay.
I will put in a glass pool mimic, and I will copy. So the thing here right now is that the Pentad Prism drum is 3 mana, Goose is another mana, that's 4. This is 6. Omnath creates 10. You have to pay 2 for the Arbiter. That gets Corey to 8. That's enough to pay for Yorion and cast it and generate quite a bit of value. You get to reblink all these, get your food back, blink the drum, even have a mana up if you had a path.
Yep.
Draw 2 cards. I don't think I want that to happen just yet, so I'm actually going to copy Lean and Arbiter.
And it has Pro Blue, but that doesn't matter, right?
Yeah,
Because it comes in as a copy.
Yeah, it's not targeting.
Okay. So draw off that. Do I have to pay 2 for each one then, though?
Yep.
Oh, okay. That sucks.
You actually sometimes can, like if you have Restoration Angel in your deck, you can Restoration Angel a Lean and Arbiter after they've paid for it, but before a fetch resolves, and they have to pay again.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I was hoping to pay the 2 and get my Maul by copying Stoneforge Mystic, but I think this is better.
Okay, I will add a white and get rid of Arbiter.
So I will take 1, go to 15, and pay for the other Arbiter.
Okay, so now I can search as well, though, right?
No, it's not for each player.
Really?
No. You pay for yourself. Any player may pay 2 to ignore that effect. It's for them to ignore it.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, so then I can pay fetch, that's 5, 6, 7, so that is short of Uro.
Yeah.
But still, not bad. So I will pay and crack this.
As someone in chat said, Corey, you're not going to pay their taxes too, are you?
Oh,
so you go to 22.
Yep. Let's get a Mystic Sanctuary, put a path on top. Add the mana. All right, we'll use blue, green, red for Uro. So floating a white.
Brings you to 25.
Yep. Now, it's a tough game.
Yep.
With the white, ugh. So I'm thinking if I want to path now or what. I mean, Giver is the thing that I just have to get rid of here, I think. So it seems fine to just do it now.
Yeah, you kind of have to do it now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'll get another planes.
I'll play a bauble. So I can actually attack here if I want. Do you think I want to? Maybe. No, I don't think I do. And then I will just take a peek at your top And then draw a card at upkeep, and we'll be done.
Okay, that's my top card. You draw an upkeep. I will draw.
Nice coast, nerd.
Sack of Sunbait Canyon.
Okay. Okay.
It's equipped to an Arbiter.
Okay.
And attack.
Me or Teferi?
You.
I will block with the goose.
Goose dies.
Before damage, sack the food and sack the clue.
Sure.
But yeah, it's dead.
Play Seacrum Coast. Play Rest in Peace.
Okay. I've been rested.
It's a little awkward here. Would like to have 2 extra mana. I guess I can just go. I'll go to 14.
Ooh, he missed the trigger. Got him.
Huh?
Got him.
I'm at 14. I'll replay the vial
Okay.
and pass the turn.
Okay. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Okay.
So once again, if we have a land that's not a fetch land here, we can Yori in this turn.
I'll attack.
I will go to 10.
10 to 25?
Yep.
Okay.
Plus this.
Plus that. I will play this, gain 4. 29.
Fetch does it anyway, yeah.
Yep.
So
I'll pay 2 for the Arbiter. Crack.
28.
28.
Yeah, if it had an untapped land, could have played the second Arbiter. It would have stopped this Yorian for a turn.
That would have been that stuff I don't like. Yeah, let's just get a breeding pool. So add 4.
So you're 26.
Yep. At 1 floating, a white floating. I guess I'll use this for mana. So 2, 3,
the
4,
Temple Garden in case
5.
you draw a path.
Exactly. Yorian, blink out these and Teferi. Draw 2 cards. And pass to you.
Okay, I need to draw some good ones. File to 1. Ugh. Sack Silent Clearing.
Okay.
Those do not count.
Good, good. It's been a great match, though.
Yeah. So I'll play Arbiter.
Okay.
I will play Ghost Quarter and Ghost Quarter the Temple Garden.
I will. Oh, I guess I can't double pay.
Yeah, now there's 2 of them.
Okay.
I will attack you for 4.
Attack me for 4. I almost want to let this happen because it's not going to kill Teferi, but that would be foolish now that I rethink that. So I'll block.
Yeah. That is fine. I will then move the sword over to the other Arbiter
Okay.
and pass the turn.
All right. There are a few draws where you're dead. That does not help so far. So I could just go to fly, or I could. Yeah, the Arbiters still kind of mess with my plan a little bit here.
Could bounce the Glass Bull Mimic. Teferi.
Yeah. There's a thing I could do. I could just bounce the sword, get in for 8, force you to block, basically. That seems like the best play to me to start. So, or bouncing Yorian and just redoing stuff, but I actually don't have that good of a board, so let's start by bouncing the sword. Could have a 1-drop that you could sneak in and block, but I don't care that much. So I'll gain 4.
30.
Okay. Declare.
Yeah, probably can't go to 2. I'll chump Omnath with Stoneforge.
Okay, you got a 6. So still 2 arbiters, so this fetch land is pretty rough for the moment. But I will remove this for white. Well, actually, I guess it just repays for itself. Yeah, okay, so I'll double pay. Crack.
You're 29.
Think. Yeah, I better not get duels. We'll get a fountain.
27.
Add 4 mana.
I really needed just one removal spell for this Omnath, and I think that this game would have been very winnable for my side.
3 mana. Yeah, Omnath. But I still have all these Omnaths, so. So Thrabe in there. And then... Oh, I just used that. I think I just want to say go then. And pass to you.
File 2.
Mm-hmm.
Awkward. Very awkward. Okay, play sword.
Sword of Zyfire and Zy-Ice, eh? I'm gonna counter tap your team. Oops.
Yeah, that'll do.
That'll do. Hooray!
I can vial into Stoneforge that no longer finds anything.
Yeah.
Because I can't play this on tap to chump block and go to 1.
Yeah.
But untapping with this board at 1 against what you have is
It's going to be tough.
Yeah,
and I mean,
not
just
gonna get me
Uro
there.
for value. Ooh, would that have been good?
really did just need a removal spell for that Omnath. Didn't hit one. And, things unraveled pretty quickly there.
I mean, for starting off 0-4, I'm pretty happy to be able to be playing for the marbles next round. So that's usually not the case when you start 0-4. So, all right, that was a grind. We went a little past, but what a good match.
Yeah,
What a good match.
You see the power of the death taxes that can go long, as you saw in that first game. I contended with a lot of different threats. Just wasn't able to get a lot of aggression going in those second and third games. And if you're not able to do that, then your mana denial elements really aren't that threatening.
Yeah.
Because if your opponent's not under any duress, then they just have all the time in the world. They can
and when
take a turn or
Omnath
two
adds 4 free mana,
Yeah.
Omnath just seems insane against the taxes style stuff. And Urza was actually really good as well.
Yeah,
when I got
Urza
him.
even more so.
I think so. Yeah,
because Omnath you can shut down to some extent with Arbiter, making fetch lands worse, and incentivizing you to use your fetch lands early. Normally, you save your fetch lands till post Omnath, but if you're not going to be able to cast Omnath if your fetch lands are turned off, you got to use them early. Then maybe you don't have them late. Apparition gives you a second great removal spell, and that was a really big addition to these decks. But drew a little bit too much removal in game 2, not enough removal in game 3.
Yep, it's usually how it is.
Yeah,
Aether Vial in the last turn of every game. So
you just don't have a lot of ways to manipulate your draws with the taxes deck. So you do, your deck is pretty redundant, and that's why the second removal spell is important. When you only had 4, you just often didn't have enough.
Yeah.
And then but you do need to draw the right mix of stuff. We never really got to see the Apparition Glasspool Mimic interaction. I don't think
really.
Or not Apparition, but
Flicker Wisp.
Yeah,
you didn't draw Flicker Wisp very often, and that's
I think
one
I
of your
drew exactly
cards.
one.
Yeah,
and it was towards the end of game 1.
But Skyclave Apparition was the card that just looked great. Game 1, you ripped me apart with that card. Who cares about the illusions?
So good in Modern.
So good in Modern. I completely agree. But we're a little behind schedule, and we got the last match for the marbles. Let me tell you, they're probably the more unique decks. I'm channeling my inner other Corey Burkhardt, and I'm going to be playing a little Grixis Control.
And I'm going to be continuing my mana denial theme of the day.
Yeah.
And playing a little Boros mid-range with some Boom Bust, Cleansing Wildfire action.
Yeah, your decks were just really all on brand, huh? I like it. Okay, so
I don't like it when you cast spells, Corey.
Hey, I know.
It usually doesn't go well for me. The spells you cast are really powerful.
Yeah, pretty much. So when you deny those, then I get frustrated and you win a lot. So
that's a win-win.
That's a win-win for you. But anyways, we're going to take a short 5-minute break and we'll be right back with the final round for the marbles on Versus Live. See you soon.